Warren Buffett once said, "It's only when the tide goes out that you discover who's been swimming naked." Quite a thought-provoking statement, isn't it? Now, for those of you who might not know, Warren Buffett is one of the most successful investors of our time. Today we'll be exploring his intriguing insight into why a mere 2% of people truly succeed. One of the main reasons Warren Buffett believes 98% fail is due to a lack of focus. Imagine you're in a room filled with 100 doors. Each door leads to a different opportunity, a different path. But here's the catch. You can only open one door. The key to success, according to Buffett, is to choose a door and walk through it without getting distracted by all the other unopened possibilities. Now, this doesn't mean sticking to one thing blindly, even when it's not working. It means having a clear vision of your destination and not letting the myriad of other enticing but unrelated opportunities divert you from your path. Think of it like this. If you're sailing from point A to point B, you don't constantly change your direction every time the wind blows. You adjust your sails, yes, but you keep your eyes fixed on your destination. That's focus. Let's consider an example. Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple, was a man of incredible focus. He was famous for his reality distortion field, a term used to describe his ability to convince himself and others to believe almost anything with a mix of charm, charisma, bravado, hyperbole, marketing, appeasement, and persistence. He had the ability to focus intently on what he wanted to achieve and say no to every other distraction. This level of focus led to the creation of revolutionary products that have changed the way we live our lives. And here's another thing about focus. It's not just about zeroing in on what you want to achieve. It's also about saying no to the things that don't serve your goal. It's about understanding that every yes to an unrelated opportunity is a no to your chosen path. Warren Buffett himself is known for his exceptional ability to focus. He reads 500 pages every day because he understands that knowledge accumulates like compound interest. He could easily be distracted by a million other things, but he chooses to focus on what serves his goal. Thus, focus is the first key to success, according to Buffett. Another reason that Buffett gives for the failure of the majority is the fear of failure itself. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff, the wind howling in your ears, your heart pounding in your chest as you contemplate the leap into the unknown. That's how fear of failure can feel. It's paralyzing, intimidating, and quite often it's the invisible barrier between you and your dreams. This fear is not uncommon. In fact, it's something that most of us experience at some point. It's the nagging voice in your head that says, "What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if people laugh at me?" It's a potent cocktail of self-doubt, anxiety, and dread that keeps us firmly in our comfort zones. But here's the thing. Successful people, the ones who make up the elusive 2%, they feel this fear too. They're not immune to it. However, they manage it differently. They don't let it dictate their actions or decisions. Instead, they view it as a challenge to overcome, a hurdle to leap over. They understand that failure is not the end of the world, but rather a stepping stone towards success. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become stronger. They know that every setback, every misstep, is a lesson in disguise. They embrace failure, not because they enjoy it, but because they know it's part of the journey to success. This mindset shift from fearing failure to embracing it is not easy. It takes courage, resilience, and a healthy dose of self-belief. But it's essential if you want to move forward and achieve your goals. Because if you're constantly afraid of failing, you'll never take the risks necessary to succeed. You'll always be standing on the edge of that cliff, watching as others make the leap and soar to great heights. So how do you overcome this fear? It starts with acknowledging it. Recognize that it's okay to be scared, but don't let that fear control you. Take small steps, learn from your mistakes, and gradually build your confidence. Remember, it's not about never failing, it's about never giving up. Overcoming fear, then, is another key to becoming part of the 2%. Buffett also cites a lack of perseverance as a reason why many fail. Perseverance. It's a word we've all heard, but what does it truly mean? In essence, it's the steadfastness in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. It's the fuel that drives the engine of success, and without it, many may find their journey cut short. Imagine a marathon runner. They train for months, perhaps even years, for a single race. Along the route, there are hills to climb, long stretches of road that seem to go on forever, and moments of exhaustion where every muscle in their body screams for them to stop. Yet they keep going. They persevere, not because it's easy, but because they have a goal in sight. And it's this unwavering determination that eventually leads them to the finish line. Now let's think about the world of business. It's no different. The road to success is often long, winding, and full of obstacles. From financial setbacks to market downturns, the challenges can be relentless. But those who succeed, the 2%, as Buffett points out, are the ones who keep going, who persevere despite the odds. Take Thomas Edison, for instance. He made over 1,000 unsuccessful attempts at inventing the light bulb. But did he give up? Far from it. He once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." And eventually he did find a way that worked. His perseverance led to one of the most transformative inventions in human history. Every setback, every failure is a stepping stone on the path to success. They are not roadblocks, but opportunities to learn, grow, and adapt. And it's those who understand this, those who keep pushing forward despite the difficulties, who ultimately succeed. So if we take anything from Buffett's wisdom, let it be this: don't be discouraged by failure or setback. Embrace it, learn from it, and above all, persevere. Because in the face of adversity, perseverance isn't just helpful, it's essential. Perseverance, therefore, is a major factor in success. Buffett further argues that many fail because they do not learn from their mistakes. Now, let's unpack this. Imagine you're walking down a path and there's a rock. You stumble over it. The next day, you walk the same path, and yet again, you stumble over the same rock. That's what not learning from mistakes looks like. We're all human, we all make mistakes, but the key is not to repeat them. Think about it. Is it a mistake if you learn from it? The answer is a resounding no. The moment we learn from our errors, they transform from being setbacks to stepping stones, paving the way to success. Consider the case of Thomas Edison. He failed 1,000 times before he invented the light bulb. But did he see those as failures? No, he saw them as 1,000 ways that did not work, and each one brought him closer to his goal. The same principle applies to the world of business. In fact, it's often said that the best lessons are learned from failure, not from success. When we succeed, we tend to party. But when we fail, we ponder. And it's in that pondering, that reflection, where the real learning happens. So, how does one learn from mistakes? Firstly, by acknowledging them. Denial is the ultimate enemy of learning. We must own our mistakes, not shy away from them. Secondly, by analyzing them. What went wrong? Why did it go wrong? And most importantly, what can be done differently next time? And remember, it's not just about learning from your own mistakes. There's a wealth of wisdom to be gleaned from the mistakes of others too. As Buffett himself once said, it's good to learn from your mistakes. It's better to learn from other people's mistakes. If we want to join the elite 2%, we must foster a growth mindset, one that sees mistakes not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth. So, learning from mistakes is a major key to success, according to Buffett. Buffett's wisdom teaches us that focus, overcoming fear, perseverance, and learning from mistakes are the keys to success. As we unpack Buffett's wisdom, I urge you to reflect on these principles and see how you can apply them in your journey. Remember, success is not a destination, but a journey that is enriched by focus, courage, perseverance, and a willingness to learn from mistakes. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and engage with us in the comments section below. What other topics would you like us to cover? Let us know, and don't forget to like and share this video with your loved ones. Thank you for watching.